Well, I'm back. I've been sort of um, avoiding this heat. I haven't even been riding my bike much. Um, Need to get my hair cut. It's getting a little shaggy. Um, Apart from last time you saw me, but got bored. So I got done with my Nova. This one here, and my '69 Camaro. Um, and bought this here. Sorry about that. Let's say 66 Chevy Impala. Um, this one here. That's what I've been working on. This here. Well, little by little. I haven't really even done anything today. Got the motor in it. So, got the motor in it, the front. Um, I keep wanting to say firewall, but that's not it. Um, I've got the interior all together. I got the front firewall on that. I never can line that up. Um, I'm doing it as a tribute car for a foster home I was in. Here, all over my computer. I got cracked in my computer. I don't know how I did that. Um, when I was in foster home, she had a very nice one. Matter of fact, it was about the same year, same style. The color was a little lighter. Um, Very nice cars. My buddy owns a '63. Um, he's got it in pieces right now. It's fixing to get shipped out of town and get redone. Um, but that's one of the things I've been doing. I need to get off my butt, clean this room up some once I get done with this, and go return and really wash and clean my bike. It ain't been done since I've had it, really. Well, I take that back. It's been done once. My buddy power washed it with his power washer. Um, but I've, you know, like I said, trying to avoid all this heat. It's been like 95, 100 degrees. You know, something to do in my room. I've got no air conditioner, no fans going. It stays nice and cool down here. So, but you know, I've got some stuff on this though. This model kit that's got me nervous. If you notice, it does not have a rear end in it. The rear axle's sitting right here, and it's in like one, two, three, four, like 5 or 6 pieces. Um, because these have to go in right here like that somehow. And the thing is, you've got one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. You got like 7 or 8 different glue spots you got to hit. Um, from everything I've seen, it's a lot different than the ones I do. The ones I usually do are just one piece, put them in, boom, you're done. Put your drive line in, you're done. This one's in pieces. The front differential I had to put in. I've got to put in these little pieces here from the body to that. Um, I can't put these in, then put the axle in because there's not enough room. Now I've got these tiny little shock absorbers I got to put in. I did mine yellow. I've seen them done blue and black, the whole thing black. Um, and it'll be ready to go. Um, and then I've got to try to. I was today going to try to put the glass in that. And everybody has been using this Mod Podge. Okay. I've always used between that and this. This is the testers. Um, it's good if you do it just light enough. You put it in there too heavy, you go to put the glass in, it smears everywhere. Um, I've got some pretty good examples of that. Um, Let me see if I can find one. Hold on. No. No. Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah. 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 Right here on my 69 Camaro. If you look, see that white stuff at the bottom? Right here? That's all glue. So, in order to avoid that, I go one of two routes. This stuff, you put it on there, it clears, it dries clear, and it takes about 24 hours, maybe 5 or 6 to 24 hours to dry. I usually let it sit overnight. Never tried it. This bottle's been sitting around. I don't know how long we've had that. Um, or I can use my bottle stuff with a spreader, which I found out through just messing around that it dries fast. I've got another glue um that just absolutely does not work. This stuff, this is super glue. Don't use that on the glass. You get it in there and you go to pull it back out, you'll break it. Um, for some reason, on a lot of these, like this Camaro, if you notice, no glue, no glue marks. You know, my Nova, no glue marks. It's all clean, dirty, but clean. It's all clean, no glue marks. It turned out nice. Um, some of them I was real easy. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Other ones I just put too much in there and didn't take it out. Wipe off the excess, and then when you push the um, windshield in, it spreads, and that's what causes that. Um, you get it on your finger and you're trying to touch a glass, and you touch glass, you get it all over the glass. Um, Whoops, sorry. Um, you know, and I've had to repaint this body at least 6, 7 times because I took this and some tape. This is a paint marker, and tried to do that line right down inside the body right here. And I thought I had it taped. And what happened was that when I pulled the tape, I guess I got a little too heavy and wound up going up in here. It messed up the whole dang side of the car. So I had to pull the tape off, let that dry, and then repaint the body. Um, so this one's not going to have the chrome or metal accents. Um, I usually don't do them on the cars because, see, that one don't have it. Because I'm sitting here trying to do that, my hand's shaking. That's what happened there. My hand was shaking so bad that I tried to go right down the line, and it started shaking. And it's like trying to put these things together. Sometimes I try to put little parts together, my hand starts shaking. That's what's making me so nervous about this rear axle on the 66. But well, that's what I've been doing. I've got to get this car done. I don't do car shows or anything, or contests or anything. Um, I did once or twice and didn't really do any good, and it was a hassle getting it to and from. Stuff gets broke, it gets moved or slid around or whatever. I don't like doing that. I just do it for me. I build for me. A lot of guys do. Some of them that really put the fine detail in these like this, they'll wire the motors, like the yellow wires, the spark plug wires, distributor wires. Um, Even on my funny car, I had the room to do it, but it was the stuff they sent me. And I heard complaints about it too that the tubing they sent you was like white and it was too stiff. You try to bend it and you just can't. And even on the parachutes, you know, it was just horrible. Um, they need to take and make a specific um, tubing or wiring for these cars and make like the distributors on these, a little bigger with a little more holes, and you stick a little piece of wire in there off the end of that tubing. There's all kinds of custom stuff you can do, but you know, and building this, it was when I lived in Clovis, California. Um, Judy Lynn had this car. I guess her husband bought it for her. And it was a nice car. Like I said, the color was a little lighter. The blue had the blue interior, or I think it blue interior or black. I don't remember. It might have been black, but it was a great foster home, man. You know, um, I just come out of a real bad foster home, and these people were laid back. You know, um, they, you know, they were like, yeah, do whatever you want. You want to go swimming, run around. In your undies. Hey, run around in your undies. Wake up and run around diaper all day. Wake up and run around diaper all day because I had a bedwetting problem. You know, um, I would. They had a great big pit out back in the corner of the yard. That thing must have been like 6 feet long. You know, 2 or 3, 4 feet deep. 3 or 4 feet wide. I go out there to play my toys. I was happy as a clam. It got too hot. I just went out and get cleaned off, and I jumped in the pool. They had a pool too. Um, you know, and that's how I did. And I had friends that came over, ran around the same way I did. And we just had a blast. And their house set so far off of Nice Avenue that Halloween we never got any visitors. No trick or treaters. So it it was great, but you know this ain't gonna be very long. But you know I gotta wash my bike. Got a few rust spots on it. I got an SOS pad and stuff. I need to get my bucket and stuff out there and do it. But it's been raining the last couple of days, and so. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I've just been sitting here watching YouTube and drinking coffee. So yeah, let me know what you think if you guys see this. Um, and you all have a good weekend. I should say what's left of it. You all stay safe. We'll see you later. We'll see. No, I don't want that. Shoot. Oh, dang it. I don't want that. Oh, there it is. Okay, all done. Hold on.